Welcome back, friends. In this video I will discuss about importing financial data using Yahoo Finance library, and we are not going to use here the Excel to do so, but we are going to use something called Python, because this video is very important for those who want to shift from Excel to the Python based data manipulations, because Python can handle a large data set, and so many times you will have only one click solution with the help of Python. If you learn it, it would be very helpful in your financial risk management journey when you want to get into the quant finance role. So for that, we are going to use your Google Colab. This is what we are going to use in this video to do the coding part, to import the data from Yahoo Finance. Google Colab, it is a browser based Google coding tool. It is a browser based coding tool. Anybody can use it. Even the non-tech student can easily get familiar with this tool. So let us search it. And first of all, in the Google, I will write here in the Google, I will search Google Colab. So see, I am searching in the Google Colab. Once you search it, then click on the first link. Once you click on this first link, you will be able to open the Google Colab in your browser. So it is now open in the browser. Now what is the most important thing? See, you have to go into the file so that you can create a new notebook here for the coding purpose. So what I'm going to do, I'll go to the file, and I will see here it is the option. Either you have, if you have existing notebook to upload, or you can open a new notebook also here in this. So I'm going to open a new notebook. I'll click on that. So it is now opening the new notebook for me. Now what is the notebook? I will tell you. In the notebook you write your code, Python code actually. Now you can see that this is open. Yes. So this is the coding interface where you will be able to code. If you have a basic understanding of Python, then you will understand this video very clearly. And if you don't understand Python, then our institute is going to launch. Python for finance course new batch from this Sunday. You can inquire for that. Link is given in the video description. Through link you can inquire, or you can directly enroll into the batch. We are starting this Sunday 6 p.m. Now let's proceed here. So it's very simple. You know that if I take A is equal to 10 and if I take B is equal to 20, and I want so here I can say that B is equal to 20. Here what I did, I assigned the number 10 to the variable A, number 20 to variable B, and I can easily count the sum of the two variables. C is equal to A plus B, like that. I can do the codes here. I can simply print the value of C that I am getting. Hopefully I should get the value of 30. Now how to run this part of the code, how we can run it? See, there is an option to run here. Either you can hit this play button, or you can just select this cell and hit shift enter. Once you hit shift enter, this cell is running now. You can see that the cell is running now, and it is going to give you output. It is going to give you output after running. Okay, see, we got the output now 30. So by clicking here you can run that cell. Now what is the objective of this class? Objective of this video? The objective of this video is to import the data from the Yahoo Finance. So let's create a new cell here. Okay, now see, I have created the new cell here. By clicking on the plus sign, I can create the new cell here. I can write here now the code. I want to import the data from a Yahoo Finance library. I want to use this library to import the financial asset data. So there is a short acronym Y Finance. The actual library name is Y Finance. So we need to install that library first here. Then only we will be able to import the data. So what I can do here, I can run the command. Here like this. I can run the command pip install Y Finance. This is the special command in the Python. We will learn later what is pip in the full course. But this command we use to install this library. Actually, before use any library, you have to install them in the Python, and that is a command for that. So I'm going to install it. So I'll hit the shift enter now, or I'll just run this. So this cell is running now. Now see, it has installed me this Yahoo Finance library. You can see that. Now I can use that library freely. But to use this library, we need to import that library first. So we can write it here like that, import. We can write the statement here, import Y Finance. Now, every time whenever I want to use the functionality of this library, it would be very difficult to write this name every time, right? So I can give it short acronym. I want to import Y Finance as YF, like this. And I will need one more libraries of the pandas that we will be learning in the course. Import pandas as PD. These two libraries we needed to proceed further. So we have downloaded both the libraries. Now we can use this library to process the data further. Now I want, let's take, I want the financial asset data. Let's say I want Apple stock data for 3 years. For 3 years I want Apple data. Now how I can import that data in the here actually. So I will write some name. Let's take I create a variable here, Apple data variable I create here, Apple data. And then what I can write here yf.download. This is a command. See, we are not writing here Yahoo Finance. Why? Because we have a short acronym for Yahoo Finance as YF here. Okay, so yf.download, it is a command that we use here, yf.download, and then you have to use a symbol here. I want to give symbol like an apple. See, I have given a symbol of apple. Now we need to see what is the Apple stock symbol on Yahoo Finance. So let us check that what is the symbol of Apple stock on Yahoo Finance, and it is AAPL. It is a symbol of Apple stock on Yahoo Finance. Now you need to give two arguments here, till with date, because sometimes you will need the 5-year data also. Sometimes you will need 3-year data also to work on, right? Depending upon your business requirement. Now you might so to get the start, we have to give the argument first to get the data from a date. Start date. I'll give a start argument here, and I'm going to write here the date. Suppose I want a date from 2021. I want data of the Apple stock 2021, 1st Jan, first day. Okay, 1st Jan data I want, and I want it till 1st of January 2025, because currently it is 2025. Let us write here. So I want it from 2025 1st Jan till 1st Jan. Okay, so here we are actually importing the 4 years data. We are importing approximately 4 years data of the Apple stock. We have given the starting date from which date we want data, and till what date we want data, that is the end date. Now I can just run it. I'll be able to get the data of the Apple stock. Yes, see, in the one click in the Excel you have to just import the data, and imagine when the data will be of 3 years, there can be 1000-2000 lines in the Excel file, and that is very hard to handle such a big data. So here on a one click we have loaded data on a one click just from a external library Yahoo Finance. In Excel you have to first download it and then upload it, and so many things are there. But here in code itself, by using the library, we just import data. That's it. Now I can see the data now. Let's go to the next cell to go. See, this is the cell, and this is third cell. I want to go next cell. I'll just click on this code. See here, I'm going to click and I'll go to the next cell so that I can do coding there. So I'll click on the code, and now I want to see this Apple data. Now you can see that Apple data I have imported, and see, I'll be able to see the complete data frame. You can see that this is the data frame, right? Price and ticker, and this is the date. This is the date column of the Apple stock. You can see that, and here you see the close column, high column, low column, open column, volume column, because every stock every stock will take 4 values in a day: closing price of the stock, high price, low price, and then open price and the volume, or volume of number of shares traded, right? So here we got for this Apple stock, we got all these stuffs, all the columns, and this is the index column, that is the date column here, you can see that. So starting date to end date, we got the data. Now what we can do here, suppose I want to see the top 50 rows of the data, I want to see top 50 rows of data, or the bottom 50 rows of the data I want to see. Then what is the command for that? Let's see. I can use it here like head or a tail command. I know that my data is in the Apple data. This is in this variable I have downloaded the data. So all of the function I'm going to apply on this variable only, right? So if I write the Apple data dot head 50, then what it is going to give? It is going to give me top 50 rows of the data. You can see that right now I have got only top 50 rows of the data. You can see that here. And if I want a top 50 rows from the bottom, then what I'm going to write? Again I will write the Apple data, the variable. I'm going to apply a function on that, and that is a tail, because I want from the bottom tail 50, and I have to give argument here 50 because I want only 50 rows here. You can give 10 if you want 10 rows. So you can see that here I got, and top 50 rows from the bottom, the last date is maybe the market was closed on 1st of Jan maybe, so that's why I got a data up to 2024 or 12/31 only, 31st of December 2024, and we import up to what, 1st Jan of 2025. So we are getting bottom 50 rows here. Now in the Excel, suppose you have a data set. Suppose you have this big data set here, and in the Excel if you want to get the mean of the data, suppose close column mean you want for the close column. What is the mean of this column? Mean. And then you want standard deviation, you want variance, so many statistical parameters suppose you want to compute on this data. Then how can you do that in a single click in the Python? Because in Excel you have to write the formula, mean formula, or there is special function in the Excel that you will have to use. But in the Python it is just one click solution. You have to just write here Apple data. Let's say you have to write here Apple data, and you have to just apply the function describe on that. Describe function you have to run here. Then see the magic there now. Okay. See, for every column, it will give you how many number of entries in that particular column, count, and then what is the mean of the data, what is the mean Apple price. You can say that for the Apple stock, what is the mean closing price over the 3-4 years, that is 167. Now what is the standard deviation here? 31 only. Minimum through the standard deviation you can say that the Apple is a very large cap stock, right? Standard deviation is only 31 and the mean value is 167 for this closing prices of the Apple over the 4 years. That means the stock is very less volatile. Of course it is a large cap company in the US, Nasdaq. So standard deviation, the volatility will be low. If it is a small cap company, standard deviation will be larger. Okay, you can see that what is the minimum value? What is the minimum value achieved by the Apple stock over the 5 years? What is the maximum value achieved by the Apple stock over the 5 years in closing column, in close? And then what is the 25% first quartile, second quartile, third quartile? Okay, you can get all those first and third quartile also here in this Apple, in this entire describe summary. To get this information, you have to do lot of manipulation, computations in Excel actually, but in the Python it's just a function you have to run, that's it. For every column it has computed the mean value and the standard deviation, mean value, max value, average value, and then first quartile, third quartile, 50th percentile actually we are getting for entire data set. So I hope you understand how you import data in the Python. Please like this video, share this video with your friends, and if you really want to learn the Python for finance from me, in the comment section in this video description I have shared the link to enroll into the course. I have shared the link. In the coming Sunday, we are launching the batch of Python for Finance. You can definitely enroll to that batch. You can, contact your institute. You'll be learning everything from a very basic. You might now understood some part of this program because you don't know the basic of the Python. So we'll be starting in the full course from very basic to the advanced level in the Python. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.